Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chat Show podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. If you're just now joining us, we are talking with video game designer Tyler Hill. It is a great pleasure to have you back on our show for a second time, Tyler Hill, and I'm really enjoying getting to interview you and know you. And Tyler, you shared a funny story with us, and right now, if you don't mind, I'd like to share one of my funny stories with you. I remember me and Brandon. Yeah, me and Brandon were at the mall. And of course, I've told you the story about how he'd always joke around about how he'd say, oh, he'd see an old lady and be like, oh, I'm going to date that old lady. Heck yeah, I like them old ladies, but he was joking, of course, because that's just who he was. And so one time, we're sitting at a table, and there's this really old lady. She's got to be like 80 something. And he points to her and he says, there you go, Justin. I said, huh? He said, look. I said, what? It's an old lady. He said, there you go. I said, what do you mean, there you go? He said, go spit that game. I said, what? He said, go spit that game. I said, on her? He said, yeah. I said, no, she could be my grandma. He was like, what is wrong with you? That lady is fine. She's old. She's seasoned. She's been through it all. She's seen it all, done it all. She's got just all this life experience under her belt. You don't want to date her? I was like, no, I don't care to date someone who knew Benjamin Franklin. He was like, exactly. That's the point. She knew Benjamin Franklin. Who wouldn't want to date a woman like that? I was like, me or any normal young guy on the planet? He was like, well, Justin, I like them old ladies, and I like them ladies who have seen and done it all through life. They're so fascinating and interesting. I said, so you date her? He said, heck yeah. I said, her? He said, heck yeah. With that walker and them tennis balls underneath it? Woo, woo, baby, baby. I was like, you're crazy. You're crazy. Just like when I said, what about that old lady? Would you date her? Heck yeah. With that vein in her leg? And that cane? And that shaking hand? Ooh, ooh, that's the icing on the cake, Justin. I was like, you're crazy. You're crazy. He was like, with that purple vein in her leg? He was so stupid. Oh, that was hilarious. Yeah, there you go. Go spit your game. I was like, not on her. Sorry. He was so stupid. That's what he said. That's what he said. He was so dumb. Oh gosh, even though he was joking, he wasn't actually serious, but that's just how he joked, and it's just, I laugh because it was so stupid and I was freaked out at the same time. Oh god. And one time I said, what about the, okay, I said, you don't seriously like old ladies. He's like, heck yeah, like I told you, they got all them life experience under their belt. That's attractive, man, to be with a lady who's seen and done it all. That is attractive. And again, of course, he was joking, but that's how he made it sound so serious. You thought he was being serious, but that's just how he joked. And I said, what about that old lady over there? And he said, her? I said, yeah, that old lady. Heck yeah, with that IV and that power scooter? Heck yeah. Because she had an IV rolly tank thing attached to her. He was, and she also had an oxygen tube under her nose. He said, with that IV and that oxygen tube? Heck yeah. and, and plus she's on that power scooter? That's a bonus, man. I was like, you're not normal. That's what I told him. You're not normal. You are from some weird planet. Maybe you're an alien who was sent here to date all the lonely old women. I don't know. But yeah, that's just how he joked it. It was so stupid. It was funny. You know, it would be a really cool video game you could design?
What?
A video game about an old ninja lady. Like, just hear me out. About this old lady who just fights crime. Like, she uses her walker and her cane as a weapon. And then, like, she could even have this special attack move where she pretends her hip is out. She's like, oh, my hip, my hip. And then the bad guys are like, oh, we better not beat her up because her hip's out. And then she's like, psych! Pulls that walker back out. Bam, bam. Hits him with the walker. Hits him with the cane. And she could even have an attack called the Dentures of Doom, where she takes her dentures out and just throws them at you and chucks them at your head. She'll be like, Dentures of Doom, feel the wrath. Would you be into designing a video game like that?
I guess, yeah.
You guess? What do you mean? You're not quite certain about it? That's cool. Come on, that is another $1 million idea. That is like $2 million ideas I've given you within like 4 minutes. Okay, first about the red velvet cake, then about the old lady. I mean, come on. I'm pretty much helping you out
The
here.
red velvet cake, I can see that because a lot of
Yeah.
fat asses play video games, so
Okay.
a lot of fat asses would like that. So that makes sense. But the one about the old lady, I'd make that a parody game since it already sounds like it's a parody game.
No, it needs to be like a for real video game. To me,
No,
that needs
I'd
to
make
be,
it a parody.
you know what? That needs to be as intense as Call of Duty or Halo. Just saying, people need to play that on live. They're gonna start once it gets made into a video game. Like you'll see all the gamers on live with their Xbox headsets. They'll be like, ooh, bam, bam, Walker, Walker, ooh, hit him with that cane, hit him with that cane. Dentures of Doom, Dentures of Doom. Ooh, pretend that hip's out. Here they come. Boom, hit him with that cane. And then they'd all be like,
I'd
"Oh
make it a parody game.
no, it's gonna if it gets made, if you could possibly make it into a real game, I want it to be as intense as Halo and Call of Duty, because that's how serious it would be. It would be getting intense.
Well, you'd be sorely disappointed.
Wow, it would be getting super intense. Okay, people would be like, "Oh, get that IV, spray it all over them." I could see it. I bet there's a market for it, in this crazy world, in the crazy times we live in. I bet there's definitely a market and people out there who would love to play a video game as an old lady going around fighting crime. That would be really cool. She could even throw her hair curlers at the robbers and the thieves. That'd be really awesome. Then she could take off her wig and twirl it over her head, be like, whoop, 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 wig of doom, wig of doom, whoop, 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 whoop. That would be hilarious and fun. I would totally play that. But see, like I said, here's the problem. If I was playing it, I would make it as serious as Call of Duty or Halo or Gears of War. That would be the mindset I would be in while playing it. You know how people get intense and serious when they're playing Call of Duty, Halo. That's how intense and serious I'd get if I was playing the old Ninja Lady game. So that would be my deal with it. But so you'd be into it. You just only do it like as a parody game.
Yeah.
Then forget you. Screw you. I'm taking it to someone who's gonna take it as seriously as Call of Duty and Halo, and I bet you I'll find
Good
someone.
luck.
We'll see. You will see.
Not even
And
the people playing it and the people testing the game are going to take it seriously.
you don't know that. I just explained my case to you, and you're gonna feel so stupid when it comes out and when everyone's playing it intensely online. And you're gonna be like, dang, man, you're gonna be kicking yourself. Dang, I should have
Not gonna feel
listened.
stupid.
I'm like predicting the future here. I'm giving you $1 million idea, but you're being dumb and turning it down. So screw you. You know what? You missed the boat. You're gonna have to catch another rising star, because this one just fell into a different sky. Boom, right there. I'm also throwing philosophy quotes on you. That's who I am. That's how I am. Haha. But anyway, you missed your chance. You missed your chance.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Hey folks, I'm just joking. We like to have a lot of fun here on the Chat Show podcast. Tyler, I'm just joking with you too, man. Best of luck to you. I wish you the most success. Once again, you can order Tyler's brand new video game, The World's Not Over. It is available and out on Amazon for purchase. I'm not quite sure what systems it's compatible with. You can just read all the information on Amazon. It should tell you and everything. Tyler, once again, it has been a pleasure. We thank you for stopping by a second time here on our Chat Show podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and good night.